Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to another live. Today is October 21st. I am Miss Marie, and this is Giving It to You Straight live from the East Coast. As we are entering into this new moon, depending on where you're at, here we are entering this new moon at 5:25 a.m. And that will be happening in Libra, and right away it goes into Scorpio, the eighth house, deep spiritual connection, strong intuition, and just a remembrance of the past. And so, yeah, welcome to the live. Happy, blessed, beautiful Tuesday, October 21st, as we tap into raise your vibration and how you could keep a high vibration and just laugh, learn something new. Okay, move your body, avoid toxic people, connect with your inner child, breathe work, which is very important, sound healing, journal, charge your crystals, set those intentions. If you're trying to manifest new love, money, career, it is all up to you. Soak in some water, a bathtub, meditate, eat something healthy, get outdoors, take a break from technology, give and receive. All right. Smile. Avoid judgments. Plant something in your home today. Go vegan. Sing out loud. Dance. Spread kindness. Visualize yourself in this beautiful ball of gold. This beautiful light. When you raise your polarity, you shift consciousness, higher levels of consciousness. You tap into this beautiful divine energy. Focus on higher frequencies. Shift yourself from lower emotions like fear, anger, jealousy, and thoughts that are holding you back. And yeah, so just laugh a little, all right? Use those essential oils, whatever it is to get your mood and get you to raise your vibration. Raise your vibration oracles for all 12 of my beautiful zodiac signs. Let's go ahead from Aries to Pisces. I'm just going to give you the card and I'm going to move to what's the tea. If you have any questions, go ahead. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to the live. Today is October 21st, 2025. Here we go. One more. What's the tea? Tuesday with raise your vibration and how believing in yourself, setting those intentions and setting that frequency really, really high, how to continue on that with that beautiful high vibration and energy by putting some faith. You know, you put your faith on your values. You have the courage and having that mental strength and practical fortitude, the strength to face adversities, moral strength, your responsibilities, being accountable for your actions, authenticity, being true to yourself and your values, perseverance is continuing to pursue your goal despite of challenges, but above all, faith above your feelings. You must learn to live by faith, not the ups and downs of our emotional roller coasters. Counter your emotions with faith and truth. And it's the art of holding on to things that your reason has once accepted in spite of your changing moods, because they are going to change. You are going to have the feeling. So once you learn and you understand that some way you created something that you probably don't really understand why these things keep happening, how you create it, you have the power to change it. All right, create what you want. It takes faith and the unseen life force. With that being said, let's tap back into the beautiful, sacred, and powerful divine spirit of all there is and all that will ever be. This beautiful force of love, the universal love of oneness. One more. Hey, Lafayette, peace and blessings to you. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you. Blessings to you as well. Amnika, one card for me is good morning, Amnika. It's good morning. It's not one card for me. Good morning. Leave some good energy as you come in here. Be aware. All right. One card for me is good morning. Can I please have a card Aries through Pisces. Once I'm done here, if you have a question, if not, I'll move on to what's the tea for this beautiful Tuesday. One more for Aries through Pisces. Raise your vibration. How you place your faith above your feelings. All right? Yeah, we're going to feel it and we're going to get stuck with it. Aries, where there is a will, there's a way. Hey, Cigar Rapproche. Hey, hi. Petit Core. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Cigar, like number 4. Dolly was my crush. Man, Dolly loved our Rapesh, our cigar. NC. Welcome. Let's go ahead to healing myself. Here's my lineage, Taurus. When it comes to the tree of life, finding your soul tribe, healing the inner child, connecting to, a member of, like your tribe, looking into your lineage and how to heal it. Okay? It takes a lot of work working on the inner child. Remember, the inner child wants you to parent it through the world, and the ego gets in the way, so make sure that you are understanding of the things. Just put some faith in your values. Remember, you represent the second house. All right? What I value most, what is important, family, right? Over money, or both. Let's go ahead to I'm protected by source. For you, Gemini. Cancer, you are not alone, Cancer. You are not alone. The universe has your back as you connect into your sacred and divineness. Here, the moon, of course, is your ruler. Understanding that this moon is going into Scorpio. Deep feelings are going to come up, especially when it comes to your past. All right? And just remember that you're not alone. All right? We all in this together. Let's go ahead to Leo. See it from a higher perspective. Leo. Okay, as the sun rises, well, the sun and the moon rise together, but you can't see the moon until darkness. All right. So being born under a new moon, you're not able to see your shadow. A lot of us don't understand that the shadows are the dark side of things. Okay, so when you raise your vibration, you start seeing things from multiple perspectives, not only the things that you think to be true. All right, this is when we become impartial and open-minded. That's a positive quality that involves being receptive to ideas, arguments, and information. Okay, being willing to learn something new or consider some other people's perspective than your own. Understanding is high learning, high expansion, and awareness. Conscious awareness. Let's go ahead and let's move into Virgo. Virgo, my light attracts light. Okay, so your light is outside or is your light inside? When you get the hermit, he hangs that lantern outside, but the light is not outside, it's inside of you. So going inward for you, finding that light, finding your wisdom, finding your inner compass, like connected to a higher thought, higher, dimension. So spiritual, divine truth, trust. And when you surrender to that divine light, not surrendering your will, but your control over trying to figure things out. But just a lot of time it's not good to spend a lot of time alone. All right. Remember that, like iron sharpens iron, light attract light. So being a light to the world, continue to be an instrument of light to others, bring light to others as you bring light to yourself, understanding that everything is just not like we think it is. All right, be more grounded. And when we put people on pedestals because we think that put it like this. If we think that other people's family are better than our own families, when you find that it's just the same. All right, but anyway, this is giving me something else. This is taking me somewhere else. You're a divine facet of the universe. For you, Libra. All right, being the divine facet of the universe has to do with your emotional, your physical, your personality, your values, your qualities, the way you think of yourself, connected to the universe. And so just understand that everything is helping you. All right, that you come from the same materials that this dark energy is the same as light. All right, learning how to transmute energy, turning that negative energy into light, into information. Because at the end of the day, when you turn that light into information, you get the knowledge and then you get the understanding. The understanding becomes your wisdom, and wisdom is all about taking action. Let's go ahead and let's move into Scorpio. Living with purpose brings prosperity. Scorpio. Okay. So driven, what is your purpose? Maybe you're asking yourself, what is my purpose? Is my purpose on here to be rich? Is it bring me prosperity? Is it fulfilling me? Okay, maybe your purpose here on earth, depending on where you are in your life, is to just deliver a message to the world. Okay, so if you're not in your like prospering, or you don't have the money, serving the ties of poverty, so are you living a life purposefully? Do you feel fulfilled by your life? All right. Are you really going deep within? Okay. And are you tapping into your intuition? How I know the things that I know, what I know, and how I know them. Let's go ahead into Paramount. Are you done with Taurus? Yeah, I already did Taurus. Taurus, you got healing your lineage. Healing myself heals my lineage. Let's move into Sagittarius. Forgiveness brings me freedom. When you break those chains that are holding you, trying to find forgiveness for what you think you did or you didn't do. Okay, understanding, it's about just not only forgiving yourself or anyone else, but understanding that somehow or some way you created something, and the only way you can set yourself free, okay, when you know what you created, whatever it is here, forgiveness brings you freedom. All right, it's not only in forgiving others, but forgiving yourself. Break those chains. The chain is only strong as its weakest link. Let's go ahead. It's okay to feel what you need to feel, Capricorn. Okay, especially during this full equinox. All right, the power. So whatever you're feeling, just don't get stuck in the feeling. All right. So remember that you have to place your faith above the way that you feel, kind of your emotions with truth and faith. Okay. When you hold on to things that your reason has once accepted in spite of your own changing moods. So understanding it's okay to feel what you need to feel in order to you to move forward. All right. But we don't act on our feelings. That is very dangerous. Let's go ahead. All right. Because it could turn into something else. My sexuality is sacred, Aquarius. All right, and sexual healing here, and Pisces. Raise your vibration. It's a mantra that calls me to light up my life. All right, mantras, mudras here. When you raise your vibration, right, and you start tapping into the divineness, that unity of oneness, that wholeness, it fills you up with light. That light, again, you turn into information, and you're able to hear yourself and others. So yeah, don't, even if anger comes today, because of course you're gonna feel the highs and low tides of this new moon. There's a new wave. There's a new frequency. With that being said, let's move forward here to see who is here. Oh, I missed that. It's okay. It's just a quick oracle. All right. We're talking about the soul, the map. Okay. Your lineage. And so yeah, so when you go and understanding that that the tree of life, the good and evil, choosing sides, not to choose sides, basically. All right. Maybe you're having problems with family, trying to choose who's, what part of the side of the family members. That's what I'm getting from it. As soon as I got that card, not to choose sides, or even with yourself. Don't try to ban the shadow, understanding the dark side, or just tapping into something, because you could turn that negative energy into light, and basically that's what we to do when we go within, when we really know ourselves, and understanding that everything is vibrating, your emotional, your attitudes, your mind, everything is to this thought consciousness, exploring new options and way of doing things. But that's what I'm getting, something about the family. All right. Hey, CFO Pearl, man, what time you have started your live? I just started. Oh, yesterday? I forgot. I think it was 8. Hey, Kimberly and Mac Mayberry. Hello, Kimberly. All right, man. Hey, Sagara Poosh. Welcome. Oh, I missed that. Hold on. Hey, RuPaul, Chicago. My ex come back. Everybody wants the ex. Whoever have those questions when my ex come back, I'm gonna write you guys on one side, and then I'll tap into that energy, because that's a quick yes or no. A lot of you guys don't really want the explanation, and I'm not gonna give it to you if you don't want it, because at the end of the day, it's your choice. I'm just trying to encourage you, and to seek higher learning, to expand your consciousness, to be more aware, because you could be missing on somebody really, really good, especially if you already learned the lesson. But if you're just going through, the teenage phases that you're going through, right? You need to understand that, that not everything is going to happen the way you want it to happen. That is divine intervention, and that trust in that divine timing. Okay, but if you've been hurt, are you repeating the same patterns? All right, and understand the karmic cycles, but what it really brings from it, so you don't have to later on endure this pain no longer than you have to, because you're basically doing it to yourself. All right, so you say, when they're coming back, do they love me? I understand those questions, so that's going to be a yes or a no. When you see that yes or no, if you want to come back, that'll be quick, yes or no. I might give you a timing. If you get the high priest, it doesn't predict what's going to happen in the future because those the Torah is sealed for our protection. So it doesn't give you. It might give you the person, but we don't know the codes. The Torah codes are hidden, and then you will have to go into this. You have to have the query a question. So you really got to understand the energy that we're dealing with. All right. The biggest to get my ex back and obsessed with me. What you said? The biggest. Pearl, man, can you do one day crush feelings? Absolutely. Absolutely. I would definitely do that. Everybody likes those. All right. It's okay to understand. It's okay to, have fun. It's okay to have fun because at the end of the day, I'm tapping into energy. I'm reading energy. All right. But when it gets spooky, when we try to, put it with, what they say, the demons or the devil and all that stupid nonsense. I don't do that stuff here, right? It is on to what you believe, okay? So, of course, we can have fun with the energy, all right? There's nothing wrong with having fun with it, but at some point, we got to really tell ourselves, man, do I want to keep entertaining this energy, all right? And how to shift consciousness and how to turn off that, right? That portal that you open, because you open it, you step into it. I just think I find exactly where I'm meant to be. Oh, hey. Hey, Sierra Faith. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I like it. I like that. I am a Capricorn. Hey, Cat. What's up, Kimberly Mayberry? All right. And so she says, to get my ex back and obsessed with me. Who's obsessed with you the biggest? Can you do a love spell to make my ex come back? Wow. Wow, that is big. No, I don't do those love spells. Just by you speaking it and staying with the energy, and if it's meant for you, the universe will move. Right? You got to understand the law of attraction will move the universe into that energy. All right. Remember that everything's energy, conscious moving consciousness. All right. So just be careful what you ask for because you might just get it. Hey, Jeanette Cartagena. Hola, Miss Cartagena. ¿Cómo está, Scorpio? The biggest, can you do a love spell for my ex? Oh, wow. We got to be careful. I mean, when we get caught up in the vibration and then we stand in that frequency, it's just like worshiping. You get caught up, you get sucked into this portal, this energy, and it holds you tight. Okay? You feel like it's ripping out your guts. So I understand how you feel. But do you ask yourself, do I really want to vibrate that low? Or do I want to place my faith above feelings? Do I let it happen naturally? All right? Just you think about them, just you speaking about them, they will show up at the end of the day. Remember you're talking will against will, and somebody, the dominant. So when you look at the genes and the cells and everything, how everything is orbiting and everything is vibrating. So the higher you vibrate, you'll be able to counter that. You're like you bring in the energy quicker. So you don't need to do all that nonsense. You don't need to do all that nonsense. Hey, Mary Queen Marlene. Hey, wonderful. It's good to see you. It's good to see you here, sweetie. Thank you so much for being here. I'm here to learn from the best. Oh, you are the best as well. Hopefully, you'll be better than me and better than the other ones that come. And maybe you share the same knowledge and, use that wisdom and you share it and let somebody else be a little bit better, okay? Because none of us really, really know everything. We accumulate a little bit of knowledge. We think we know it. Just it's okay. All right. You are amazing. You are great. And you're here to learn. Okay. Hey, Benzedi. Hello, hello, hello. Good to hear from you, ma'am. Good to hear from you too, Pearl Fernandez. Fernandez. Man, what if she was feeling for this, Kasi? Here we go. Don't start with that. All right. So let me just get connected with people. Will my ex stop prolonging the ownership of the car I bought for her? Oh, Kenneth Sands, let's go ahead. If anybody has any questions. All right. Remember, those yes or no, those are yes or no. And a lot of us want to know when that person's going to come back because we want them now. Okay, remember that we have Mercury in Scorpio, a lot of strong connection when it comes to the past, and so we have Libra, Venus there. Partnership connections. How do I have the balance, and keep the harmony within my relationships, especially when it comes to my partners. Okay, and so how I'm gonna really feel really deep touched by this person. So be careful a little bit. I'll be a little careful, but hey, you got to live your life. Love is love. And when it comes to the power of heart and mind coherence, when it comes to heart and mind, that's what's happening right now under this new moon, which is going to be happening in another 2 hours, as we have that balance between the heart and the mind. And just be easy on yourself, okay? Love is love, and love, conquers all. It hurts and it heals. It does both. Let's go ahead. here with hey, will my ex come back? That's a yes or no. Hit that like. Thank you so much, sweetie. Thank you so much, sweetie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Ooh. Oh, wait, what I did here? What I did here? I'm not putting no sticker. They asking me to try shoe tree Panwood up to for next reading after Zodiac sign reading. Ma'am, what are you up to? What happened? What are you up for next reading after Zodiac sign read? I just do a vibration and just give you an oracle, and if you want to come back and look at it, you might be an experience of bringing some so it's because like for me, I understand like the universe moves to the according to the law of attraction, and it will move you into that energy, but it's up to you to, you know, to tap into it because it's there, and when you don't understand it, then you miss something. All right, so just about the opportunities, how to keep your vibrations really really high, and it's up to you, to raise your vibration and focus on high frequencies and actions. Okay, shift from the lack of scarcity, and lower emotions like anger, fear, and okay, and a lot of other stuff that people say, oh, no, I'm not. Yes, yeah. Hey, Amberly Mathers, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so Duncan Brooksbank. Hey, broker. Hello, beautiful people. Hello, beautiful Duncan Brooksbank. Welcome to the live. Thank you so much for being here. Let's go ahead to who's the one that asked me a question? Kenneth, will my ex have prolonged ownership? Kenneth Sands. Kenneth, let's go ahead and pin your message. Let's get started. Let's see what's the tea. Kevin, are you ready? Come on in if you are ready. Wait, did I leave any cards in here? No. No cards are left behind up in heart. All right, let's get into that beautiful new moon. And immediately we go into the waxing crescent. So I want to talk a little bit. I think I'll talk about it before I leave if you're born under this new moon. Okay, very important to understand your moon phases. Kenneth, I'm tapping into the energy as we tap into this beautiful, sacred, and divine, powerful spirit of all there is and all that will ever be. Not to be mistaken with the universe. So there is tap into this versatile. Here we go. One more. Kenneth, will my ex stop? Let's see what's the T for you. Kenneth here? Or Kenneth left? Kenneth left? One more. All right. Okay, I like that. Counterpartner. One more. One more. One more. Kenneth. And thank you. One more. And thank you. Kenneth. There's a bankruptcy. What happened? They're asking you to declare bankruptcy. This is what's showing up for you. Kenneth, whether you're here or not, I don't know if you're going to, or is it something that's past due, like the car note? Wait, what was it? Where is he? Ownership of the car I brought for her. Well, my ex that prolonged the ownership. So they telling you, I don't know if it's not exactly bankruptcy, but you could probably stop payment here. Okay, cyber stalking study. All right, he's not paying attention. So there's a move in here. Either they're telling you to move the car, move it to find it, or what is it, voluntary repossession, or stop payment on it. Okay, Crisella Venegas, will I get divorced this year and when? Oh, wow, Lucifer's light, interesting. Lucifer's light. Welcome to the light. When we understand that ultraviolet angel, or the serpentine that was in the Garden of Eden. All right, so he's not here. I wanted to see what's going on here. All right, looking you up, cyber stalking you, getting info, cyber stalking, studying you, and getting info. There's a move here. This person is upset. It's a picture there. Move out. What happened here? They're giving me something. I just wanted to start it with a different note. All right. So anyway, listen. Will she stop? Maybe if they declare here bankruptcy. I don't know what's going on here, Kenneth. All right. Are you gonna pay the bill? Who's paying the bill? All right. Anyway, Kenneth is not following his energy universe message for me. Please. Hey, should they finish for me? You put in the same thing. I'm gonna remove you, put you on timeout 24 hours. All right. Well, please do not spam. Anybody else with a question? If not, I am going to go ahead and spill the tea. Hey, that. Jenna is looking maybe interested about me again someday. Money sister. Jenna is looking maybe interested about me someday. I'm not gonna take those questions today. I want important questions. I feel that energy. All right. I'm gonna try to do 2 lives tomorrow. If anybody's here that want to come back, and that'll be a yes or no. I'm not tapping into the yes or no today. I really put it there. All right. So not today. I'm sorry. Anybody that got like a yes or no, man, please really completely stuck. Will he come back to me? No, not today. Sorry. Will I get divorced this year and when? That'll go to a yes or no. But I'll take your question. And everybody else has interesting Lucifer's light. You Lucifer's light. You feel to me like a an earth energy, like a Virgo. Who uses that word interesting? A Virgo uses that word a lot. Lucifer's lights. When we look at the ultraviolet angel, all right, when the one that has to figure things out, come up with answers. Criselda Venegas. Will I get divorced this year and when? Let's go ahead, Criselda, and let's pin that up. And only yes or no questions today. No, I'm not doing no yes or no. All right, come back tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna do yes or no. You'll see it on there. If it's not a yes or no, okay. Hey, Amberly Mathers. Oh, okay. You just watching? Okay, great. Everybody should own a pair of tarot cards. You do your own tarot, and then you go ahead and you compare and contrast. You should all be doing that. That's just my encourage you to learn how to read your own energy. You're just reading energy. What you don't want to do is bring a whole bunch of different entities. That's what you don't want to do because you're going to miss something very important to learn something about yourself and your power. Okay? With that being said, the same time, I'm going to give everybody a chance to ask a yes or no, and that's no explanation. That I'm trying to help you for the ones that don't believe in themselves and don't trust in themselves. I encourage you to believe in yourself, to do the work. All right. With that, I mean journaling. Find some books. Go like I'm gonna just encourage you to raise your vibration, to expand your consciousness, to be anchored and find your own way. All right. It's not only about me to give you energy; it's about you expanding this to others. All right. I mean, I'm not gonna push you to do it. I'm just encouraging you to do so, to believe in yourself, just like you believe in others. It's very important for us to believe in ourselves. That's just all I'm saying. All right. My watching your energy stop me, okay? Because it's something that you have to learn. That's it. It's just about learning and sharing information. We all here. We have a purpose. We all have a purpose. But when we put a stigma, like a lot of people that don't really understand, we have to change the narrative. We have to change the narrative where we're going with the stigma and tarot cards. We really have to. And when we go back into Egypt, we'll understand a little bit more what they really represent. And there's a tool, we used to help others, but when there's low vibration, this low frequency, we're not connecting. It's like you're missing the sound, the wave, the connection to the divine. And that's why I'm here. All right? You believe in yourself. Hey, Lady Firefox. Welcome to the live. And so I just want to encourage each and every one of you, not just me here on the other side. We are still connected to this divine oneness. All right. The God for me is a primal mind and understanding all the codes and keys to what the things that we have lost, right? The keys to what we once lost. But there's still hope to finding a connection and not to be, subjected to, something or, like control basically. All right. Hey, Sammy Ray Romero. Welcome, Sammy Romero. Sammy Ray. I'm sorry. Hello. Will I heal people with epilepsy and seizures? Davis Carter. I love that. I love that. I love that. If we look in, and I don't want to throw scripture, but there's a book that they give us, and Jesus says, "And greater works than this shall you do." And if you believe it, if you practice, if you really cultivate and enhance your awareness, your consciousness with, and you connect to high dimensions and you connect to your spiritual divine truth and you trust and you surrender to the divineness, the unity of oneness. Absolutely. I'm not going to say, oh, yeah, you're going to be this. But yeah, you got to believe in yourself, and it takes a lot of practice. All right. So this is why, this is a sensitive topic. All right. And so you just got to be mindful of that. There's a lot of things like that. Hey, never mind. Thanks for the blatantly ignoring my questions. Major coins. When you act like this is what happens when you think you're the only one here. This is what happens with that. That's what the low vibration I'm talking about. When you come in here, you think you're the only one here. You're not the only one here. All right. I didn't see your question. That's that low vibration, and we got to be mindful. We come in, we got this. Relax. It's a new moon. Calm down. Raise your vibration. Go drink some water. Journal. Do some sound healing. All right. Do some breathe work, and just connect to your higher self. You work on your inner child. You're too toxic. Avoid toxic people. What are toxic people? People that keep repeating the same patterns over and over again, and they expect a different result. All right. So just relax. All right. All right. Just go grab a crystal and go. Maybe you're smoking, drinking alcohol. Just get outdoors, get some fresh air. Go take a break from technology. Go relax. Okay. Do some Reiki. Do some healing. Avoid judgment. And there you go. When you come in here, or you're avoiding me, like you're the only one here. This is ridiculous. This is what happens when we're not aware. This is what the Bible is needed. This is what church. Go to church. Go get some discipline. All right. Not only for your body, your mental. All right. Because you got to connect to something. So don't be rude. It's just ridiculous. Okay. Criselda Venegas. Will I get divorced? Let's find out. This will go into a yes or a no. All right. I think a lot of it does, but depending how the question is, how I take it when I get it. So let's go ahead and tap into your energy. When you are rude, when you come in, and you are, do you want to watch the tea? Oh, absolutely. 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 Oh my God, I love Jesus. Thank you so much. God of my heart, let me be as good as you. And let me see eyes with eyes of love, a little more like Jesus, a little less like me, to be humble, okay, to surrender under something so divine and so true and so pure, it takes courage, and to, especially when you start to transform fear into purpose, from everything that holds you back, that lives within you. Transform fears from the darkest and the greatest places it hides, from every thought that keeps us stuck, from every emotion that makes us feel small. Oh, thank you, Jesus. All right, I'm sorry, I had to stretch a little bit. We all do believe in him. Bless you all. Absolutely. Absolutely. Sure, madam. What's the T Davis Carter? No, I put her up there. Where is she? Hey, you guys, it's me, Nick. How's everybody doing? Hey, Nameless Nick. Hey, Nameless Nick. Welcome to the live. If I didn't read your question, that means that I didn't see it. I'm talking. I'm not looking directly. Sometimes I'm shifting my conscious. All right. Hey, Money Stay. Hey, Jenna. How can I build back my confidence so I don't put others? Oh, I love that. She said, Jenna, how? Oh, you asking Jenna? Okay, because my name is not Jenna. All right, let Jenna help you. Jenna, help him out. Okay. And don't be rude. Thank you, Davis Carter. Davis Carter. Oh wait, didn't I just give you? Didn't I just give Davis Carter to ask me? Oh, you seen it, right, Davis? Oh, okay. So Oh, your name is Jenna. Okay. So next time you come in, you put Jenna. I'm Jenna, and then you put your question. All right, because I'm gonna pick up on that name. You're welcome, Carter. Carter, will you? I mean, like, will you like a Jesus card? I have a Jesus. I mean, if you know, let me know if you want some of that energy. You know, and it's good to understand because there's a whole field here. There's so many layers and there's so many truths, and will we ever get it? You know. So unto you it is given to know the mysteries of the universe. All right. Okay. Yeah. I'll definitely. Let me see if I bring that on Sunday. All right. All right. So let me give you a. I'm gonna give you a Jesus card. All right. Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. This is not even about the subscribers. I'm not looking at it from that like I used to, because I already told you guys I had two channels that are already monetized, and I deleted it and then I started again because I had to go and really understand what I was dealing with. All right, and from the place that I was doing it, and the ulterior motives and the intentions, which they change, you know. And so it's all about the surrender to the divine. And when we do that, we start seeing things from multiple perspectives, not just one way of doing things. And but you know, there's so much more to learn. All right. Thank you so much. Absolutely. 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 Even at my best, I must confess to see the way you see. Somebody would have heard that I could have healed, but I just can't see past myself. Lord, help me be a little more like mercy. Come on, guys. A little more like grace. A little more like kindness, goodness, love, and faith. A little more like patience. A little more like peace. A little more like Jesus. Let's go. A little less like me. Well, I talk, and miss the moments right before my eyes. But even at my best, I must confess, I still need help to see the way you see. Somebody with a hurt that I could have healed, somebody with a help that I could have helped, but I just can't see past myself. Lord, help me be. Ah, oh, I believe that He gives us power. I believe. John Reddick. I know all the Jesus songs. Listen, I'm gonna give you a playlist so you can learn how to brace your vibration one day at a time, sweet Jesus. Whoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven is the same my mother and my brother and my sisters. Matthew was a tax collector. Okay. And so I don't have all my, and I'll be very honest because I'm of course here. You know, so he was a swindle. He would take people, he collect taxes for the Roman Empire. You know, the Romans was they were on the Roman occupation. But anyway, he gave up that and he followed Jesus, disciple, being a good disciple, and being, you know, taking accountability for things. But we all forgiven at the end of the day. All right. So the Father, the Spirit, that is the Father of my spirit. All right. So Jesus knew about the temple of God, which is the body. All right. So when we understand the Bible and the biology and so on and family lineage, all right, and a place. So basically, there's a lot to look into. All right. Because this will turn into a whole debate. So I'm just going to give you the card there. But let me shuffle again for you. All right. There is a lot to try to unlock the codes and keys here, but everybody's on your percep, you know, however you perceive. When you read it, you know, how do you understand it? All right. Let me give one for Davis. One more. One more. And thank you. All right. I love that you guys ask for Jesus. Seek your kingdom of God. The kingdom of God is within you. And that you should love your Lord with all your heart. Mark and Matthew again, 6:33. And so his righteousness and other things shall be added unto you. Seek you first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. So we're looking a lot about money here, all right? When we get marked taxes, collecting taxes, or getting more money, or getting a new job, accounts, all right? But anyway, at the end of the day, seek the kingdom of God. The kingdom of God is within you, okay? It's not in a cathedral, it's in you, all right? The temple of God, which is the human body. So when I explain this, you might not understand it in the way I'm going to explain it, but that's the way I understand it. All right? So it will get a little complicated. So then you do your Lord you God with your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind, heart and mind coherence. Practicing the Lord of three: what I give, what I receive, and I share with others. Okay? So when we understand the Lord three, so now we have AI. So now we look at who's going to save us next, because now we're going into chat GPT and AI, artificial intelligence. And when we get this, who's going to be our new savior? All right. So when we understand the Lord and the God and the heart, have a heart and mind coherence, and the soul, your soul's journey. All right. So Mark, I forgot Mark. It was John with the beloved. All right. So whoever wants to learn something new, all right, to be open-minded, to look at this from a different perspective, okay? Because there's a lot of things that here that we're not yet to understand, all right? So, turns in you, yeah, all right? Hey, Ruby Rice. Hey, man, have you done any, I was thinking about it. I was thinking about that, like, you understand? So you might understand it some different. That's why I don't really give the energy like that, because I know that you're not ready, just like I wasn't ready to understand it. All right. So this is why you have to tap into it. This is why you have to have a level of surrender. And what I tell the men, because a lot of times you don't tap into that. You don't tap into that part of the feminine, which is a quality. All right. To tap into the emotions, because we automatically have a higher level of emotions. Okay. And so to tap into that. All right. Jesus loves you too. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wow. I love this. And look, unto you it is given to know the mystery of the kingdom of God. Unto you, I love this. Unto you it is given to know the mystery of the kingdom of God. Ooh. All right. Will you get on top of the list? I have to go. What time I got here? All right. So this is a very sensitive topic. Because we will go to both Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, but there's a lot of Jesus's teachings that were not included. All right. So when you understand cause, I mean, there's a lot of theologians and Bible scholars still trying to uncover the mysteries of the universe. And so it could get really, really rowdy. All right. So I don't try to push nobody on the things that I believe and the way that I understand things, because then you will understand it different. We could agree and disagree, and that's okay. All right. So as long as you keep seeking information and asking questions, actively seeking information that challenges your beliefs, then that's all right. Because at the end of the day, it's whatever you believe. All right. All right. So there's none of that other extra stuff. All right. So just let's be easy. Believe slowly is what I say, but most importantly, believe in yourself. Have faith in yourself. Have faith. Release your reason. Have already made conscious awareness of something and release it. Trust and believe in yourself. All right. But be willing. Okay. Be open minded. That's it. All right. There's a narrow path and there's a broader way. You know what I mean, to see things from multiple perspective wants you, but we have to have a level of surrender, to the divine, you know. And so when you have that, not your will, but your control, all right. And so let the universe surprise you. There's a lot of symbolism behind these cards. There's a lot of symbolism, period. All right. So just understand that. I might explain to you. You might not be. What is that? All right. So it could be very scary. So I don't want to push my beliefs on nobody. That's why I would say believe in yourself. If you go and sit down with Jesus and talk, commune, ask questions. Oh my goodness. How far, how wide, how deep, it will blow you away. You'll be blown away. You'll be blown away. You'll be a new creature in the Christ consciousness. All right? Always study, always actively search and ask questions. Don't be like, oh yeah, that's what it is because of fear. That's low vibration. That's very, very low vibration. And to live in that fear, that keeps you stuck, okay? And it's just to break out of that. Yes, if you always take the open path, you don't learn, okay? If you always take the open path, okay? If you take the narrow path, you learn from it. Yeah. So anyway, this is all about expanding our consciousness. A lot of us, we want the premature power because we want the easy way out. We want the easy way out, and there's no easy way out. Live and learn, and then, have the courage to speak up. All right, so I want to become a house husband. Yahari, I want to become a house husband. Anyone interested? Interest. You type too quick. Interest. All right, interested. You missed a E. You missed because you was in a hurry. Awesome. Thank you, Davis Carter. All right, you're awesome. You're all amazing. You got to really tap into this beautiful energy, the divine, the unity of oneness, this love, the first law. That great force. Oh, it's amazing. All right. I am gonna go use the bathroom and I'll be back. I could probably take one more question because we really, man, everything's just beautiful. My girlfriend cheated on me. So we got Shitashu. Oh, is it Yohari or Guahari? My girlfriend cheated on me. I wonder why. All right. If you want to spill the tea, if you want some healing, how bad do you feel about it? Holy D, you're literally the second channel in the last 5 minutes who corrected someone's grammar. It's just for them to be aware. It's called corrective criticism. What's up? What's up with this? What it means? What is a holy? I want to read. No, you're not gonna get a read. You have a question. I'm a house that David Carter said is boring. Let's see here. Welcome, Andrea. Let me see here. All right. Lady, what is it? Lady Five holds the protection and truth. I am a house that. A lot of Libras are house that. Is she realized? Let me see. I don't understand how my spending would affect others. Because maybe you haven't reached a high level of consciousness, and it's just to correct people. That's all. It could have been a spell check. All right, that's just the way I handle things. If I see it, I'm just gonna correct it. Why are you so sensitive? You should be asking yourself, why am I so sensitive? Why does the me correcting somebody has to do with you? You gotta learn how to get your feelings out of the way. Get your feelings. You reading too much into it, and this is a topic that is just ridiculous. So what? If somebody comes in here and they misspell a word, I'm going to correct them. That'll help them. That is corrected criticism. You don't like to correct the criticism, so stop letting your feelings. You get your feelings too involved. I could tell you, you read so much into to everything. All right, and so just be careful when you go in people's. Because I mean, like, do you rep my title? Why are you putting so much feeling into something that had nothing to do with you? All right, just come on. It's ridiculous. Oh God. Oh God, please. She said you blocked me from what? Holy D. Let's go move to a question. Christoph Venegas. Oh God. I forgot to tell you, Andrea. Don't block anybody right now because I want to read what they have to say. I want to read what they have to say. I want to read what they have to say. All right. So don't block anybody if I don't tell you. Not right now. Later down the road. All right, sweetie. All right. Because you didn't give me a chance to read. I forgot to tell you that. Don't. I appreciate you being here. I love you, but please don't not right now. Let me read what they have to say. Now, if you see them spamming the same questions over, then you block. Then you block or you put them on timeout for 24 hours. Because I wanted to read what she had to say. I didn't get a chance to read. I wasn't here. I was getting my water. Because I gotta, she needed to hear something, and I was about to give it to her. You put her out? No, you should have put her out. I would have read it, and I don't know if I want to keep her here or not. Okay. Crystal Venegas is here. Cat of the Robertsons, indeed. Lower your tone. Telepath, of course. Mind to mind. All right. And so, of course, a connection between the mind is powerful, especially now during this new moon that we're about to enter in another hour. In another hour. All right. Can you, Cat of the Robertson, can you, what type of music, Pisces? Well, Brian, they call this spelling which part of his witchcraft as well. What Brian said? What Brian said? Per Fernandez. There goes another one. I'm not a Libra. Haha. Oh, you a Scorpio? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay, no. No, I was talking to somebody else. Let me see. Let me see. I'm reading a little bit here because I like to read. I want to wash and fold and cook. Davis Carter said he said you want to wash and fold and cook. I want to read today what you guys have to say. Lafayette, which career push should I take? Lafayette, I'm going to take your question. When you come in here, be careful what spirit. What do you ask for? God of your spirit. Like who? There's entities. There are deities. When you step into different realms, dimensions, whatever you've been connecting to in other channels. I don't do that here, so just be mindful of that. So, all right. Let me see if I'm going to scroll down. Thank you. Yes, he does. Duncan Brookspan. Duncan, are you here? All right. Career path. Jimmy versus my wife sucks because I can't mute her, and she can't mute me. Me honest, it should be the other way around. Okay. Let me take career path, and then I'm gonna take you, and then I'm out of here. Okay. Keep in mind that other people are coming in, and I'm not gonna have the same time that I gave you before. So just be mindful of that, be respectful of that, and everything should go well. Once we learn a little bit more, we should be okay. Thank you so much, Mars McQueen Marlene. If you have a channel, let me know. And when you do get a channel, you're more than welcome to come here, especially the ones that are supporting the channel. Go buy your deck of cards and do your thing. Have a oh God, damn, Amazons all have a God complex. Amazons all have a God complex. Jimmy versus Martin. Whatever do you mean by that, Jimmy V. Martin? No, I am going with Life Path for Lafayette. Lafayette, you got to come on in because if you see in the title, please be mindful. When you see in the title, what's the T, raise your vibration, or do you want me to go in the tarot? You got to be quick with it, all right? I'm going to teach you how to be quick, use your time effectively. Time management is important. And what do you want here? Let's see. All right. Hey, girl. Shawnee, not yet. The Amazons all have a God complex. Whatever you mean by that. I think if I think that you know, I think I know what you think. That's when we don't believe in ourselves. That's what happens when we don't believe in nothing. Woe long fallen dynasty, long corruption. You can create your own character and play your character. All right. Please, PSR, check it out. Oh, okay. Woe Long Fallen Dynasty. When you feel a need. All right. Where is I didn't get Venegas. Will I get the divorce? And maybe that will fall into the yes or no. But anyway, all right. Anyway, I feel like I have a beanie full of static on head and get my rock over my heart need grounding. What you got tonight this morning? Hey, Tank Fenders. Thank you for the good vibes. High vibration is only. Yeah. Libra, Jonathan. All right. Which career push? She didn't answer. You got to answer me. May I have a message from the divine, of the unity, of oneness, of love? Andrea, let's go ahead, Andrea. Holy D, there is a dark wave over these chats tonight. Negative yelling, projecting. I asked a question about correcting grammar because it was done to me 10 minutes ago, and I'm trying to understand the energy. We have a new moon. That's what's going on. And so, you know, you got to be mindful. I mean, like, next time, be more with your energy. You got to be a little bit more like I don't know if you feel. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know. I don't know what to say. All right, let me go ahead. I don't know who to go. I don't have to be anything there. Mm, love and light, holy D. It's a dark wave. I feel it. Uh, are you creating any ripples into the vastness of the universe? Like, what are you? Where are you? Is what I'm trying to say. Are you in lower vibrations? Are you in fear? Well, how you feel? Are you feeling good? Are you understanding? Are you like? Are you seeing things crystal clear? Because we are in the. Because we under this dark. Listen, the new moon is all about the darkness and seeing through that light. Okay. Immediate, and then we going into the Scorpio season. So every energy, once the moon takes this transit, it creates a ripple and it creates a new wave into a new path. All right, timeline, a new lifetime. Maybe yours is different. Maybe you're off. Maybe you're supposed to be in you tapping into a different dimension. I don't know. So that's why I'm asking you. Okay. All right. Listen, since you don't know exactly, all right. Let me just get you. I don't know because let's go ahead. Moses. Let me give you a what's the tea here for you. Let's see what's the tea Tuesday for as we tap into the sacred and divine spirit of all there is, the sacred divineness. One more. One more. Thank you, thank you, thank you. One more. One more. And thank you for you. This is not for you, Andrea. Lafayette. There's something that's played out in your life, okay? Or I'm bothered. All right, let me see. So kids, teddy bears, video games, what have you. Okay? So you asked me, I can't even tap into it. I'm new to this. Okay. Oh, okay. Let me see here. Yeah, you're next, Brooks Bank. You're next. I got a half hour. I got a half hour and then I'm out of here. All right. There was a lot of chat going on in the live this just a little bit ago. One more. Maybe you want to get a deck and you could tap into the energy. We're all tapping into energy. All right. Whether you understand your divineness, your spirit, your your constellation. All right, so we'll go into that. Let's see. The Three of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Six of Pentacles, and life path, the King of Swords. Wow, what is going on here? We got the King of Swords in reverse, the Devil in reverse, and the Judgment. All right. So, of course, there's a lack of collaboration and teamwork, or maybe a lack of money. What it is that you want here? What I mean, so maybe you have life path threes, because this is saying that when we have life path three, we could squander our talents by becoming a social butterfly. So basically tapping into your creativity. All right, because if you have this comfort of luxury here, but you desire something without focus and discipline, right? So you need a little bit of discipline and resilience to overcome setbacks. Maybe you had a setback here, or something that's played out in your life, all right? So the Judgment card is all about renewal. When I tap into it, I said the renewal here, all right? This Queen of Cups is, and the King of Wands. So we have here Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, which is given this card. And also Taurus and Libra, because of Venus's from the form of the sea. She was born from that. All right, but there was other lives. Like life started in different planets. Like we go to Venus, for example. All right, but anyway, oh God, if I gotta help you understand this card here of the Ark of the Covenant, right? There's something that's lost that you're trying to find here. All right, but this is telling you to rest easy. All right. If you prepare well, any legal issues that you have will be resolved in your favor. In addition to your academic, I don't know if you have examination or the certificate. There's tests that you got to pass here. All right. So remember that life is a test. All right. Rewrite your story. Change the narrative here. Okay. I'm not giving you so much because it's like when you got to have like a purpose. It's like there's something that you want to do. That's why. I mean, we could start with raising vibration, how to do something different in your life. All right. Dances with wolves. Where's God then in your dancing with wolves? Why are you here? Why are you here? Do you know what God is? Do you know who God is? This is when we've been indoctrinized and dogmatized with ritual rules and go to this course, pass that course. There's no structure. There's no grades to fill out. All right. When you're coming from a place of fear. All right. And then it's not, you come in with that energy, dances with wolves. You don't even know what a wolf is. Where does the wolf come from? All right, what is a she-wolf? How did the wolves got here? You know? What tribe are you from? where are you? No, I'm not asking for no donations. No. Warning, police breach, detective, and all right. Oh, see next. All right. Lafayette, come back later because there's something with you right now that I'm not picking up. All right. I mean, should I give you that? Maybe something. Shoot. Let me give you a little something. Because you did get the Hermit in reverse, and when you get the Hermit in reverse, you could go as, not that it's low. You should do something with teaching. All right. You should do something like in teaching. I don't know if you're working in transportation, software, postal service. All right. Communications and computing software. All right. So there's something here that you could do that's something meaningful. Find what meaningful to you. All right. A craft creating so if you want to do a freelancing, be your own boss, setting your own hours. All right, so that's what it's taken. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I don't think she's here with me. Dances with Wolf. I hope the table doesn't burst into flames. Oh, wow. I hope the table. Dancing with wolves. I'm gonna pray for you. I feel real sad for you. All this, you've been dogmatized so bad. You stuck in this loop. All right. Look at you in fear, living in the flames, and just crazy. Just crazy. You believe in a lot of hocus pocus. That's what's going on with you. Go sit with yourself today. Ask yourself, what am I really doing? Purpose, meaning I'm looking for, go laugh. Connect with your inner child. You heal the inner child. Dancing with wolves. You dancing with wolves. Tribal. They listen, when you dance with wolves, they represent exploring cultures. Everything started with of course, our ancestors. All right, connecting to the divine, connecting to God in that way, a way that you won't even understand. When they commune with the stars, okay, when they commune with the cosmos, when they understand the tree of life, as soon as we started eating from the tree, the duality, and started separating things from bad to good, evil, sin, you don't even understand the dances with wolves, the sacrifices that they have to make. All right, the part of there's a part of you that you don't understand, and what you serve, what it is to serve. What am I doing here? So just go soak, grab a crystal, meditate, do something. All right, because it's like you're not understanding. That if you're looking where to put your faith at, what you believe in, your psychic might be going in and out of these realms of between thought and conscious. Like, what am I understanding? What do you believe in? You know, you got anxiety, depression. You go into these states of denying something. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. All right. So you come back later. I think I see you. So you're new to it. You'll learn. All right. Yeah. Is it fences with wolves or dances? What I thought I seen. She got dances with wolves and she doesn't understand God and the way our ancestors understood the arts, the magic, okay? The magical arts that are going to, at the end of the day, whether we evolve into it or not with AI, right? So we got to go look into the past. And just as the star guided our ancestors, okay, they too shall guide us. And so we understand the magic. This is the way our ancestors connected through those dances with wolves. All right. So God in a sense, it wasn't everything. God for them wasn't everything. So when you just don't make no sense. All right. I'm gonna leave it there. Let me go ahead to Brooks Bank. All right. Dancers, she don't even understand her own title. How the way they connected to God. What was God to them? God wasn't everything. All right. It's very the practicality of it anyway when you understand, how God was in the furniture and them and the trees. And so she's probably got this imagine of a white man in the sky. All right. And that's what was given to her. Wow. I'm going through a difficult period. Hey, Nikki, I'm sorry to hear that, sweetie. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. And so, just raise your polarity, that shift conscious. You got to understand, you got to tap into something broader and bigger because God is this thing, that vastness of energy, this life force that we can yet to understand. Were there God and goddesses? Absolutely. All right. Yeah, kind of so. In a way, in a sense. Okay. Courtland Longo. Hey, Longo. Courtland Longo. Okay. Whether you understand it or not, with your narrow-mindedness, you're not going to be able to understand and how to read energy. Okay. So, which is very difficult for a lot of people to understand when they've been subjected to just a few groups or going into a small group that doesn't really, like, if you look at a lot of superficial information that's not thoroughly been verified. So if you believe that whatever you believe, or I'm not going to add any more to your dogma and the things that, like, if you think that this earth has just been 5,006 years, 6,000 years, then you are basically wrong. All right. So at the end of the day, you are more than welcome to base your opinions, in your arguments, but you got to come in with something. You got to come in with something deep, you know. So no, it's okay. It doesn't bother me at all. You know. So anyway, let's go ahead. I got. Oh man, I just came here. Who's telling the future? 10 fenders. Can you tell me if my mother will tell me the truth and give me my inheritance? Just in me, we are one. Exactly. We are one in unity. Yes. All right. When we understand, see, the other thing that you don't understand the universal energy because you haven't studied anything. Because you open a book. Oh, I got all the answers. That's it. That's all you did. That's all you did. You didn't do nothing else. You didn't do anything else but just open a book and just and read it and thought that you know. Now you got now you got caught up in the vibration and you love it. You love it. It's opening you up to just one thing. And so you got to just be careful. Anyway, at the end of the day, all right? The past week, yeah, we've been Shami gurus, swamis, hayokas, and so, the list goes on. We got the Mayans, we got the Aztecs, we got a lot of tribes. And when we tap into that, do you believe some things are predestined? Uh, I'm gonna share that some other time. Come on, Shay. All right, so you guys go through the whole list. Can you tell me my mother? All right, I'm gonna finish with this with just just in time 56. Can you tell me my mother will tell me the truth and give me my inheritance? Let's go ahead. Well, right now because of that, well, my mother, I guess mothers is different, especially we're heading into the eighth house, and it has to do with somebody refusing. That's funny that you asked that. Deny money through other people, especially when it comes to inheritance. Okay, so spouses takes your money and you don't get what you thought that you were gonna get. Let's find out if you get the Ten of Pentacles here. Let's find out here. You got the Four of Wands and the Seven of Swords. All right. One more. Just in time. One more. Okay. If you guys came in expecting, I'm so sorry for the yes or no. All right. And I'm not going to tap into what Spirit's going to tell you. I'm so sorry. Let's go ahead. It's giving me to the right. Yeah. You still got the 4 at the bottom here. So, yeah, family inheritance. Of course, when we look at this, okay, the 2 of Swords. Let's see what else. All right. So you're gonna let me see where is it taking the King of Wands. Who was this? Your granddad? Was it a grandfather? Because they're showing me a King of Wands here. Or could this be you? All right. You gotta share it. How many people? How many people are you gonna share this with? It was your father. Oh, okay. She gave my sister everything and said my brother and I got nothing. It was your father. I thought it was granddad. Death row finest. Hey G. All right. Next couple of days, Sean. Oh, Brooksbank. I was calling you. I was calling you. Tank Feathers. I've been around for 1,000 of years and I don't know. I just feel that do you believe some things are predestined? I don't know. That's for me. Can you tell me my mom location in the store? My family. She forged the document. Oh, that's what you got. That's what you got when I broke the 10. But let me give you, yeah, I mean, this is a year card, but this is sharing with my family. But this is about choosing sides here. Because when you got the tribe, you got the tree, the emblematic tree here. I know there was a fire. Let me see here. Let me get the other deck and then I'm out of here. Come back tomorrow. All right. Ma'am, are you done with my reading or question? No, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything, Pearl. Pearl, I didn't do anything because you had a yes or no. You said you were gonna come back. You said you were gonna come back tomorrow, okay? But anyway, I have to go. I have to go get ready for work in 10 more minutes. All right. Before I go in and talk a little bit about the new moon. Once you understand the new moon, right? Because either you're a person that likes to start things over again, it's okay, give it a chance, let's go, let's move forward, or you just like to end it, you like to move on to the next big thing. All right, something catches your attention. You might start off really, really good with a lot of enthusiasm. Yes, I want to do this, and you stay with that energy, and then after that, you drop it. All right, we might continue that. You stay in your affirmations, and I'll bring those tomorrow, and we'll talk about the roots. One more. And thank you. One more. And thank you. We got the 7 of Cups here. The 7 of Cups fell out. All right. The 6 of Wands in the reverse. Okay, this is about victory. This is about, okay, not getting what you wanted. Of death that leads to new life. So yeah, you got a lot of swords in reverse. Recovering and recovering what was lost here. So yeah, you know, when they're in reverse, they're holding on to things and not really making a decision. So they already made that decision because it's all about my thoughts, what I shared, laying the problems to the side, talking about the problems, and you know, it's just all about releasing. All right, no worries about money here. You shouldn't worry about it. All right. So I don't know if there's plenty to go around, but yeah, this is I don't know, because this is about more. I don't know if they have to pay this. The mortgage that I gotta pay with this Ace of Cups. I don't know. After they pay there's some payments here that have to be made here. Okay. Yourself is death row finance. Things are predetermined. You have, okay. All right, Ludi Bor. All right. Everybody got their own way. You're welcome, but you can come back tomorrow. Let's see what else you get. All right. You got some good energy at the end of the day. Okay. So, but here, this person shows up. All right. So as I am ready to leave the live, you guys, I thank you guys so much. Listen, some things are predetermined. You have free will to, so when somebody asks me, do I have free will? What choice do I have? I'm here and I'm going to live my best life. That's it. Whether people understand you, your beliefs, your cultural beliefs, your upbringing, the way you were brought up, do you stay in that energy? Do you believe everything that was taught to you? Okay, it's up to you. It's whatever you believe. You believe, and you bring that into your new life. When you move out of your parents' house, when you start setting on, you know, your own routine, your rules in your house. Do you carry some of the traditions? Do you go and look to what was played out, the things that I was told as I was little? All right, whatever it is here. So you got to spin the bottle, play little games. All right, but anyway, at the end of the day, do we continue on that journey? All right. Do we stay on that? It's all about what we believe. I've been indoctrinized, given a set of rules and routines and structures. I got to go to this grade, get to that grade, to pass this. What do I believe in? There's so much out there. It's just all about believing in yourself. What you do as you leave your parents' house and you find your own way in the world. Okay. What do you believe on? Because at the end of the day, we go between these two lights. We go between the light and the dark. We go between the polarities and the duality of life. We have to face them. We are not going to get them at the same time, but we sure will meet them. So those of you that are born under this new moon, they are, of course, natural born leaders, and they're so here to fulfill something that brings you a lot of passion, not to stay in the mundane, you know, and, you know, whatever, following your passion, the trailblazer, all right? So if you're a person that's really content with settling for what that's just the way it is, all right? When you have courage and determination and you lead with enthusiasm and finding your, you know, you find your purpose and your passions with courage, you continue on that and you pursue whatever you want. You're guided by your intuition. That is, of course, your reincarnation. You know you've been here before anyway. And when you have knowledge and you listen into your inner compass and every step that you may have, you know, so let's say you start something and you don't finish it, you can always go back to it. But setting that affirmation, it's all about setting that affirmation and taking notes, right? Journaling, doing a lot of writing, set that intention, set a frequency really, really high. All right. You might be excited today and to tomorrow, and then but if you stay on that, if you commit yourself to that, at least a year, see what you get out of it. All right. With that being said, can I heal something here? Can I heal something here? So I'm out. All right. Death row finest all demons. Christ Jesus above all. What are demons? That's the problem right there. The poor child doesn't know what the demons are. That's the problem right there. This is why I like it a little bit, but then when you're not really unexplain it, there goes the demons. The demons will follow you. Keep believing. I'm not saying that they're not real. I don't believe in them. All right, been there, done that. There you go, all demons. So we shapeshift. We could go incarnate an animal and turn into this other monster, which they are grotesque. So the demons were more powerful than the gods. Than the human, but they were not more powerful than the gods. So when you go back into ancient culture, when you go back into Egypt, you find out that there was 70. I think I said this a lot of times. They found 70,000 cadavers of animals, which the people of that time would incarnate because they had no will. All right. And so it was one of those spooky things. So those are the demons that my dear friend here, go educate yourself. At least understand that. All right. And yeah, in other dimensions, the demons are just creatures, right? That they look beautiful in those dimensions. But here, they don't look so good. So go educate yourself. All right. Go learn something new and don't project your fears on nobody. All right. With that being said, God bless you guys. Continue to move forward with strength, courage, and just do. I have Chantel, you just came in. All right. So just anyway, raise your vibration. Use those oils. Journal. Sound healing. Breathe work. Connect with your inner child. Avoid toxic people. And with that being said, Lady B. Banny, next time you come in and you're new, hey, how are you? Can I get a reading? Or do you have a question? Yeah, I'm sorry. I have to go to work. I have to go get ready. But most of all, avoid judgment. Even if it's killing you inside. I think I know everything. Even if you're thinking with pus. Even if it's killing you, I know it. Hold on, because you don't know everything. You don't know. We don't know everything. We're just here getting information, gathering some things and sharing it with others. All right? So be mindful, So they say the people that are in church covering themselves with the Bible, and they are here worse than the demons. They are worse than the demons. All right? They come in, they think they read the Bible, they know a little something. Oh, I got it. But the biggest sinners, you got pastors in church committing adultery, just doing all kinds of debauchery. They're doing all kinds of crap. They flip through the scripture. Here, be a good citizen of the world. Here, control your animal. Don't be like David and go and stay at Delilah. So you look at Samson and Delilah. Don't let the animal take over. A lot of the don'ts on the Bible, when we are selfish, which it comes for the reproductive and the survival. We all in the state to survive, kill or be killed. How do you quiet your mind when you think people are coming after you? How do you face adversities? Moral. How do you find the mental and practical fortitude? All right. And so when we don't know things, we think we know it all. We think, well, yeah, I got it. Yeah, I know everything. It's ridiculous, to sit here and wherever you are, laying down, sitting down, eating, when you think you know it all. You go to church, you know that you're there with your head down. Oh God, I got committed this sin, oh please. And you go back, do the same thing. And you go back. People be drunk in church. Been there, done that. People be drunk in church. Go back drunk as hell. Go back to church on Saturday. Yay! And when you come in here with that, talk about, don't even know what a demon is. That's why I know. Look, haven't even sat down with Jesus. You didn't sit down with Jesus. You just think you know something, you want to share it. All right? And so just be mindful the things that you say. All right? So the war here is about the mitochondria, the X and Y gene, the rulership rights between the masculine and the feminine. Who's going to be in rulership here? So you got to give it back to the woman, because at the end of the day, it's the one that comes up, the nurturing. Is to have the balance between the masculine and the feminine, these qualities. All right? So when you understand, that the gender, the law of, the 12 law of gender, and understand there's both masculine and feminine, and how to integrate that so you don't lose neither side of it, so you could see things from multiple perspectives. All right, so you don't choose sides. All right, but do we give it back to the woman? All right, how bad does the Bible speaks of the woman? Who could you relate to? All right, but anyway, I'm gonna leave it there, because then this will turn into something else. All right, so just please understand what you're looking at. All right, so it is all about the genes and the rulership rights. All right, when you understand the god and goddesses and the wars in the heavens, right? And so it's a lot here. But anyway, whoever wants to learn that, I'll teach you a little bit about that, and then you go and get your cards and learn, live and grow, and but be careful, just believe in yourself. All right. Judges 15:15. Love, 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 love is greater gift of all. Yeah, love hurts and it heals. It does both. See that? I will never want to love again. Oh, but what love hurts? It does both. You gotta have the experience. You're welcome, Justin. You have to have the experience. How are you gonna know how are you gonna know what to compare things to? Everything has a value. You have to compare its value to something else. So we could go from the s'mores. They are getting harmed. So we gotta know what to compare it to. If you don't have the experience as a spirit having a human experience here, right? You're a spirit having a human experience. How are you gonna know what to compare it to? You gotta feel it. You gotta know what it feels like. Either I want this, so it's your choice. Do I want to keep repeating the same patterns, or do I want to change? It's up to you. All right. And so, just be humble, practice some gratitude, be mindful when you step into a place and not knowing what's going on. Right. You can't have light without the dark. They hand in hand. You have to know these experiences. And when you don't, you think you know it, or you just missed it. Yeah, I know this much, this little bit. All right. So for me to say and say, oh, I know everything. No. All right. We learn. We get more tools. Right. And whatever tools you have, Bible, books, some people do it through music, through prayer, meditation, journaling. You detach from social media at some point for a little while. All right. And then you reach this high states of consciousness. Whether you can understand, you connect to ancestors, angels, spirit guides. Everything is within you. All right. Living a stoic life, a more philosophy. Only philosophy could keep a person from keeping themselves inside. All right. From being attacked and being harmed. All right. That is the wisdom, the peace, the love, and joy that you feel with the unity of oneness. Okay. And how to create your heaven on earth, your self-discovery and your spiritual growth. But having that blind faith in those religious organizations that teach you dogmas and doctrines, the same thing. All right? Because not all Jesus' teachings that were included in the Bible. With that being said, you guys have yourself a great day. I'll see you guys later. God bless you guys. Love you guys. And I'll see you guys another bite. Leave my children out of it. She does work for the distance family members. What distance family members? I want to give her a chance. Can I have look at that? She don't even know what. You so caught up in. I'm gonna pray for you, Michelle. Michelle, you will be in my prayers. Leave my children. And that's all you got. Give me something else. What's the spell? What is the spell and what is the work? Go back to where we got our English language. Maybe that'll shed some light. I'm gonna just give you that. Go back with our English language for the last 1,600 years that we have it. Go back to find that spell, work. What is that? Try to put these words together. What does it really mean? Who's the distant family members? Who are they? Where are they? Understand conscious. Understand something. Give me something. Oh, she's a distant family. Where are they? What realms are they in? I'm dealing with energy. You're dealing with something else because your mind is there. That your mind is there because you've been, dogmatized and given a set of rules and rituals. And so, with that being said, whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's whatever you believe in. It's whatever you believe in. It's whatever you believe in. If you believe in the demons and the devil, then that's the life you're gonna live. You're always gonna have that battle. You're choosing sides when there is no sides to choose. If you if you really understand the Bible, because it's a book that you're taking literally without going and decoding it. When the divine God divided from its single cell, right? He created both light and dark. He created polarity. And now we live in this dualistic world. So how to see things from the one and the only, from a dualistic point. You can't do it because you constantly want to choose sides. Because you are dark, you want to go to light. Because you're light, you want to go to dark. So you're constantly between these two polarities. With that being said, God bless you guys. I thank you guys so much. Please go learn something new. And thank you so much for stopping by. Bye-bye. Thank you.